Good morning, Copper Basin High School. I'm not alone today. Stay tuned to figure out more about that. Alright, so we have had some technical difficulties with weather this morning. We're going to improvise a little bit. I know it's going to be rainy a lot, so you can expect that. But just to get some more information, Alexa, weather.
Currently, in Copper Hill, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect rainy weather with a high of 48 degrees and a low of 42 degrees.
She should just take my job at this point. So that's going to be it for weather. The reason we're having technical difficulties is probably due to not being in school for a while. There's a lot of sickness going around, and that's why we haven't been in school a lot. So hopefully that blows over soon, because nobody likes getting sick. And we're just going to go right ahead and get into sports for today. For basketball, I know we won against Lookout Valley for our senior night, so congratulations to our basketball team for that. And we have a game against CGLA today. It is an away game, so if you want to show up, you make sure you do that. And for middle school volleyball, we have a game against Athens today. And Thursday is a game against Meigs. So that's about it for sports. And now, probably the moment you've all been waiting for to see what I mean by I'm not being alone. We have a very special guest today. Would you like to come up?
Sure.
All right, everyone kind of already knows who you are, but go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Cribbs, the school counselor.
And we have some questions for you regarding that. First of all, since you are you help people out with their classes and stuff, I just wanted to know, what advice would you give to anybody who wants to pursue a career in counseling?
First, look at doing an undergraduate in education, because right now a lot of schools are not requiring you to have that before you become a school counselor, but it's really important to know how a school functions, how to be able to work with kids, work with teenagers, before you ever step into the role of a counselor. That's my personal opinion. But do your undergraduate in education, either high school or elementary, and then do your graduate school for school counseling. So.
And on that note, would you give advice to people who are just preparing for college in general, maybe not counseling?
Be sure you study. That's a big thing. A lot of students, when they leave high school, they've not had that time that they needed to study. They just kind of wing it, go in and prepare 5 minutes beforehand. Actually take the time, learn study skills before you go to school, because it's a whole new ballgame once you get there.
Yeah. Procrastination is going to be your worst enemy.
That is the worst enemy.
I know that from experience.
And be self-motivated. That, you're not going to have mom and dad there pushing you. You're not going to have the teachers here pushing you. Self-motivate yourself. Expect more of yourself than you think is possible.
All right. Now, changing the subject a little bit to go into some things going on here at this school, which is probably what a lot of people are interested in in the first place. I hear word about trips.
Yes.
And that's why we've had hat days and bake sales to fund that.
Exactly. We have a couple of trips coming up pretty soon. At the end of the month, we were supposed to have taken the seniors today actually to Tri-County Community College for a tour. We had to postpone that. That'll be coming up at the end of the month for the seniors. And you're right, we've been having a lot of bake sales and hat days and things like that. Each year we do a senior trip for our kids, and I think it's a wonderful experience for anybody who wants to go. And we try to fundraise the money. This year we're going to Walt Disney World over spring break. We'll be there for 5 days. And the cost of the trip is around $900, so we try to fundraise the majority of that so that it's not a big burden on everybody's pocket to go. So that's why we're doing all the hat days and bake sales and things like that. And we have one this Friday. So
now you have a reason to bring money Friday.
That's right. Exactly.
It's for to help out our seniors, give them a good trip because they deserve it. And also you get some baked treats or a hat.
That's right.
So it's a win for everybody, except maybe your wallet. I'm not really sure what else there is to ask you. So, is there just anything you'd like to talk about?
Well, this is a big time. This is a busy time right now this spring because we're getting ready actually in the next couple of weeks to start picking classes for next year. So start thinking about classes that you've heard of that you may be interested in taking. And when I come around and talk to you, we can have a conversation about you doing those. Also, prom is coming up for the juniors and seniors. It'll be April the 12th. Juniors, prom dues will be due before we leave, before spring break, which is March 21st. And then any seniors who did not pay their dues last year and would like to attend the prom, they'll need to pay those as well. It's a one-time fee, so your senior year is free to go to the prom. So.
All right, very nice. I think that's about it. So, any last-minute things you want to say while you have the chance?
We're just glad to be back here today and to see all of you guys. We missed you.
All right, thank you so much,
You're
Ms.
welcome,
Cripps.
Miss Summer.
I mean, it's nice to have someone else on the show for once. Anyways, for lunch today, we're going to be having chicken tenders, so look forward to that. Breakfast tomorrow, we are not sure. It's a mystery, so I don't really know what to say. Thank you so much to our lunch ladies, though, for telling me what lunch is every day. So even if they're not 100% sure about breakfast, they still try their best. So just thank you to the lunch ladies if you're watching this, and even if you're not, thanks. But that's gonna wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And come back tomorrow to see me all alone once again.
I'm so glad.